In the beginning of the story, we are shown two buses on the way. In that bus, there are many female students, all of whom are going for their classes. One of them's name was Mitsuko, who looked very pretty. She was writing something in her notebook. Then her friends ask her, "Do you keep writing all the time? What will you get by making such notes? Look here, everyone is enjoying. Why don't you do it too?" Saying this, her friend snatches her notebook, and her pen falls down, and as soon as she bends down to pick up her pen, we see that at that time something comes very fast, and with those girls, she cuts those two buses in half, because of which all the girls are cut into two parts. With this, as soon as Mitsuko gets up, she is quite surprised to see what happened. Now, because she had bent down to pick up the pen, she was saved. Seeing this, she gets very scared and gets off the bus and starts running. Here we come to know that the thing that was going to cut all of them was nothing else but the wind that was cutting everyone. This wind now follows Mitsuko too. Seeing this, Mitsuko starts running very fast, shouting. While running, she sees 4 more girls ahead of her and she tells them to bend down, but it was too late. That wind also cuts them in half and leaves. But among them, Mitsuko had saved a girl. That's when she sees some cycling girls who were going somewhere. She also tries to save them, but that wind also does the same to them that just happened to their friends. And in the meantime, that girl is also killed who had just been saved from that invisible thing. Now she gets very scared seeing this, and she starts running here and there. Later we see that when Mitsuko goes to a river, she is surprised to see that there were already a lot of dead bodies lying in that river, which was cut by the wind, i.e., that invisible thing. From there, she takes the clothes of a dead body and changes it. In the next scene, we see that Mitsuko has reached a school while walking where there were many other female students. Their uniform was quite different from Mitsuko's uniform. It was also that she was not a student of their school. That's when a girl comes to Mitsuko and asks her, "How are you?" Actually, that girl was her best friend. But Mitsuko asks her, "Are you really my best friend?" Because she did not understand anything that what was happening to her. She was in a lot of shock. Here we also know that Mitsuko and her best friend love each other very much. That's when the strong wind blows and Mitsuko gets scared and goes inside the building. Her best friend did not understand anything, that what was happening. She asked Mitsuko, "Why are you shivering so much and why are you so scared? What happened to you?" Then Mitsuko tells her best friend everything, that how a gust of wind came and cut all the students of her school. Hearing this, her friend takes her to the window and takes her hand out and says, "Look, this is just the wind and nothing else." Mitsuko's heart is at peace here, and she feels that maybe this can be my dream. After that, Mitsuko's best friend takes her 2 friends and makes a plan to close the class. As soon as they are about to leave the 4 classes, that's when their teacher comes there and sees them. But all 4 of them run away from there. All 4 of them come running to a lake. There, Mitsuko's best friend tells her 2 friends about her dream. That's when one of them says, "Maybe this is true, like the mirror world where the opposite of this world means the opposite." Saying this, she throws a stone in the pond and says, "Look, I have thrown a stone here, but maybe I have not done this in the other world." Suddenly, a crocodile comes out of the pond and eats a girl. Then the girl says, "Look, I told you that what happens in this world does not happen at all in that world, and what is happening in that world cannot happen in this world." So, the crocodile has eaten her in the same world, and look here, this is absolutely safe. A bed is seen near that same lake. All 4 of them start playing with the pillow from that bed. That's when we see 2 girls looking at them from a distance. One of those 2 girls was a bridal because these 2 girls had married each other. After which one of them tells that we have to do something that is impossible in that world because our fate has already been written, but we can also change it. After which all these girls return to their school and go to the class to take the next lecture. That's when she sees Mitsuko. She has a pillow lying next to her. Now, as soon as she balls down to pick up this pillow, that's when her teacher starts firing a gun in the whole class. And as soon as Mitsuko picks up that pillow and looks up, all the girls in her class are killed. And here, she is saved again, as she was saved in her dreams last time. Mitsuko's teacher comes to her and says, "How dare you? How did this happen? You were destined to die to close this class too." That's when 2 more girls come and try to escape from there by saving Mitsuko. But another teacher comes there and kills both the girls. Now all the students who had survived, Mitsuko starts running away with them. But all the teachers of the school start firing on all the girls. Now here during the firing, as soon as all the girls come out of there, the wind cuts them off. Now Mitsuko is left alone here again. and she runs away from there and goes to the police station from the crowd area. She starts telling everything. After hearing this, the police girl says to her, "But you are not wearing school clothes." And when she puts a mirror in front of her, then Mitsuko sees in that mirror that she is suddenly changed. And people don't call her Mitsuko, but they were calling her by another name. Here we know that she was about to get married. Then the same police officer takes her to her wedding. Seeing this, the people around were congratulating her. Now, as soon as they all take her to church, Mitsuko's best friend is also present there. Mitsuko asks him, "What is all this happening to me?" Then his friend tells him to be quiet now. "We are still under someone's control. Just do as I say." And while saying this, she puts on her wedding dress and asks him to go there. Now, as soon as she moves forward for her marriage ceremony, all the girls there start making fun of her. Seeing this, her best friend starts beating everyone one by one. After which, as soon as Mitsuko moves forward, a coffin is seen standing. After opening that coffin, a big pig comes out. Mitsuko gets very scared when she sees him and attacks him with a broken bottle. After which, Mitsuko and her best friend come out of the church. Here, two girls also try to stop them at the gate, but Mitsuko's best friend kills them and runs away from there. There, Mitsuko was running to the other side because now she felt that something was going wrong with her. As she moves forward, she sees herself in another mirror, and she is able to change herself again. Now, where Mitsuko was, there was a race going on, and some girls came to her and told her that "You are a very good racer. Why are you standing? Why didn't you run?" And when she starts running, she starts feeling a lot of energy in herself. After which, Mitsuko starts trying to win the race. While running, she also sees her dead friends who were killed in her school some time ago. At the same time, her best friend also comes. Then they both notice that the same pig and the women who were stopping them in the church were all coming to them. While running, some girls tell Mitsuko to get out of this world. After this, we see that Mitsuko comes to a deserted, dark place while running. There are some students who are wearing uniforms. All those girls tell Mitsuko that "We are all dead and we will kill you too." But then Mitsuko's best friend comes there and kills that girl and takes Mitsuko away from there. Mitsuko's best friend tells her to shout her name loudly, on which Mitsuko starts shouting her name loudly. With this, Mitsuko comes back to her real form. Her best friend shows her his hand and says that "Please pull out the wire in my hand so that I can get out of this world." But Mitsuko was also afraid that pulling this wire would kill her. And because Mitsuko loved her best friend very much, she did not want to do this. But by forcing her more, she pulls her wires. As soon as she pulls the wire, her best friend's body splits into two parts. And at the same time, she sees a gate. When she comes out of that door, she sees that she is now in the world of men. There was also her posters there. The poster that some boys were looking at, then a boy comes to Mitsuko and says that "You are in the future." As soon as she hears this, she becomes unconscious. After a while, when she comes to her senses, she moves on. Then she sees that an old man is playing a game, and in that game, Mitsuko sees the same character that is made now. As soon as she sees Mitsuko, the old man says that "I have made this game, and I am the one who is controlling you. You were killed a long time ago, but I took your DNA and made you again." When Mitsuko hears this and finds out that this is a game, she thinks that maybe I can still go to my world. That's when a man comes and starts calling Mitsuko to him. Then that old man tells Mitsuko to complete her last level. She starts moving forward, and then Mitsuko remembers what her friend had said, that if we do something in this world that is impossible in the other world, then you will come out of this game. And with this, she strangles this man and says, "Stop playing with us." Saying this, Mitsuko picks up this old man and puts him in her stomach, because of which she dies. And here we see that the old man could not even think that Mitsuko could do something like this. And with this, her destiny completely changes. She was dead in this world, that is, in the game, but she was still alive in the real world. Later, we are also shown that the other characters of Mitsuko also killed themselves in the game, and now they were not all part of the game. In the next scene, we are shown Mitsuko lying on a snowy place, and now she was in her real world. And with this mind-blowing story ends here. To see more such explanation movies, don't forget to write next in the comment. Thanks for watching.